No. 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 Yeah. Mm.
Anoint me, your God. What more do you people want from me?
Is this thing? Okay. Well, hey guys, it is me, Smart Brewer here, and basically for me, seeing as how it is my 20th birthday, and seeing as how the whole treat thing is halfway, I am basically going to give you a movie review, and yes, the dookie other title thing said Christmas movie review, and you're like, Samara, it isn't Christmas, we're in October, not December. Yet the thing is, my response to that is, this is sort of like a trial attempt. And basically, the film I will be reviewing in this test one is none other than Kirk Cameron Saving Christmas. Seeing as how it was like finito only a couple of years ago, only thing was, it did not wind up doing exactly very well, as it basically got panned and by both critics and audiences as being bad. And plus, as an extra bonus, it even got nominated for a few Golden Raspberry Awards. And on top of that as well, for everyone, they were completely surprised and shocked and horrified that this Christian movie got such negative publicity. If you were Kirk Cameron, where basically it was so bad, it was to the point where Kirk Cameron was telling people to, in a sense, upvote his movie, and told people, and I quote, at the time, to storm the gates of Rotten Tomatoes. And so far up to date, still Kirk Cameron Saving Christmas is on a big fat 0 on Rotten Tomatoes. And basically for some point in time, it even ended up riding on the wave of the worst movie ever. Not exactly the kind of reputation you'd want for a film. Plus, as an extra bonus, I think, if I remember rightly, I heard in just 1 year, Kirk Cameron himself had basically given up entire ownership or whatever to the film, and it was just referred to Saving Christmas rather than Kirk Cameron's Saving Christmas, because it was so bad. And basically, I remember going and seeing this review thing done by Jaclyn Glenn, where she ended up going and having a really big amount of alcohol so she could, get through the movie. Yet for me, I am going to try and get through the movie without any alcohol whatsoever. And besides, for me, I think I have one better than alcohol. Because I have Terry's Chocolate Orange! Woo! And I ended up getting two of them from one of my old friends and her mum. And basically I really like it. So anyways, before I continue to crow on and on and on, let's take a look at this movie. So, let's go for Nightmare. UK. Liberty University. Training champions for Christ since 1971. Already I wind up having this sense of dread or foreboding that this movie will be laced full of Christian propaganda. Whoop whoop yippee.
Welcome, everyone. I am so glad you're here.
I don't feel glad I'm here.
I love Christmas. I admit it. I love everything about Christmas time. I love the cookies. I love the fire. I love the presents. I love the stockings. I love the tree. I love the fudge.
Well, I think I'm going to have to need something to drink to get through this. So, seeing as how I don't like alcohol or drink it, I'm going to try and finish off the rest of my soy milk. So, what were you saying again? Oh yeah, that's right, Kirk Cameron. You were talking about random stuff that you love. So anyways, carry on.
I love the lights. It's a great time for growing out the winter beard. I love everything about it. I love the music. I love the carols and the hymns. I love all the kids. And I love the spirit in the air at Christmas time. Wherever you go, there's something that makes people want to be more kind. At Christmas, they want to be more compassionate, more helpful, more generous. Donations go up all around the world. Something that makes people bring others in from out of the cold and help them, clothe them, feed them. And best of all, I think there's something about Christmas that all of us sense deep inside that says something big happened. And because of it, everything is gonna be okay.
I suppose Kirk Cameron does have a point on that. I mean, heck, I think Christmas time is, one of, very few points where people try to basically put all this, horrible stuff that's gone around the world behind us. Like all the increased political tensions and terrorism and global warming, and we try to put all those fears and worries on that stuff and try to focus on the good positive stuff around Christmas time. So I do give him points for that. So anyways, on to the next bit.
And I love hot chocolate. But have you noticed, there's some people who would love to put a big wet blanket on all of this. They don't want us to love Christmas so much and celebrate it the way we do. There's this one group over here that says, hey, if you want to sing your songs and do your stuff at Christmas time, that's fine, but tone it down. Don't sing so loud.
Oh look, now he's beginning to talk about how evil and horrid and wicked atheists are. I think I'm just going to try and skip a lot of this stuff in my brain, which he's saying now. Ugh, I feel so tempted to do it.
Right? Just, you take your private stuff and you just keep it in your house. Don't let it spill out into the public and bother the rest of us. Just keep it tucked in and private.
Is Kirk Cameron now trying to talk about gay people and transgenders? Because I know Christians don't exactly like gay people, or atheists, or transgenders like me. Yay. Ugh.
And then there's this other group over here who's actually on the inside, who's telling us, you know, everything you're doing, all this stuff, the images, the characters, the traditions, it's all wrong. It has nothing to do with Christmas. As a matter of fact, you should just take all of that, wrap it up, and throw it out the door because it's all bad. You know, what are they going to do next? Tell us hot chocolate's bad for us? That the Druids invented it?
No, Kirk Cameron. No one is going to say that the Druids invented hot chocolate. Because everybody knows that the Druids didn't invent hot chocolate, and that it was really the Aztecs that done that. Ugh. I feel like wanting to make this movie thing end. I want this movie to end, like, now. And if the rest of the movie is like this, I am going to feel like wanting to kill myself by stacking my soy milk with bleach or whatever. Ugh.
You got it wrong. Or maybe we're listening to the wrong people. Or maybe, just maybe, someone like Santa Claus is actually on the team?
What the heck are you talking about? What the heck are you talking about? What team is Santa Claus on? Honestly, this is just like weird and ridiculous. Cam Fam Studios. Is it just me, or does that sound a little bit porny? It sounds like it's got like something to do with porn. I don't know.
Hey everybody, that's me, enjoying the party.
Cringe. Definite cringe. Jaclyn Glenn, I think, was right in saying that this is a little bit cringy. Without any doubt whatsoever.
And that's my sister. She's throwing the party. No one loves a Christmas party more than her.
Yeah, because she does look extremely happy. I mean, whenever I think of somebody who just absolutely loves partying, like lives for them, that face I would indefinitely think of for that person. And yes, it's sarcasm. Yay.
That's Santa Claus. Where'd you find him? What do you have to pay a guy like that?
It's Uncle Bill.
Yeah, Kurt. It's Uncle Bill. Oh. Oh.
And that's Christian, my brother-in-law. My sister wasn't exaggerating. He is not into Christmas this year. You just don't know someone's story until you see what's going on inside his head.
Okay, what's with all the weird music? Is he, like, thinking of trying to, like, kill some people or stuff? Is he? I don't know.
Where some see youthful joy, others see phony smiles and spoiled bratty kids. Where some see laughter and holiday cheer, others see pretense and obligations. Where some see festive decorations, others see perverted symbols with hidden meanings. Where some see innocent toys, others see pointless distractions. Where some see generosity and the joy of giving, others see needless spending and bad stewardship. Commercialism, greed, holiday junk, materialism, paganism, elf worship.
Elf worship? Honestly, I've never even heard of elf worship. Never heard of it. Plus, quite a few people do think that in this day and age that commercialism has become a pretty big problem. I mean, heck, if you just look on YouTube and see stuff which happens at Walmart on Black Friday, it is not good whatsoever. People going and trampling each other and beating each other up and stuff. Heck, I even heard that there was this one time where one woman went as far as to mace several people so she could get the best deal at Walmart for something. I don't know whether it was a TV or an Xbox or whatever. But it was pretty crazy. One thing's for sure, that is not good.
And when we see someone struggling around Christmas, we should reach out.
No, you shouldn't. You should leave them alone. Because if somebody isn't in the mood during Christmas time, if they do start wind up vandalizing and that, oh, you should like blah 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 Jesus yada 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 yada, they're going to wind up getting seriously peeved off. And sort of seeing you as somewhat like either an asshole or a biatch for going and like not leaving them alone when they want to be alone. When they're like not in the mood during Christmas time. You just don't do that.
Would know that this character needs an intervention.
Couldn't help but fast forwarding it so neither of us could die of boredom. Plus the thing is, they don't need an intervention when they want to be left alone. So you should go away, Kirk Cameron, leave him alone, leave your brother alone. In the car for the remaining duration of this story until he feels like wanting to go back inside. But then again, you're probably not going to listen. Yay.
It's like, what are we gonna do? We're gonna open those presents. The nieces and nephews and get all excited. Oh, they're gonna tear through. Right? And it's like 3 weeks from now, no one's gonna be playing with it, and that money spent. How many kids could we have fed? How many wells could we have dug? Yeah, that's Christmas.
Well, he's right there. I mean, seriously, commercialism has turned into a pretty big problem. Like, I wanted my iPhone to be a different color. What? Plus, the thing is, there still is major problems such as world hunger and all that stuff around the world. So, pretty much, I'd love to see Kirk Cameron's response to this thing, where basically his stepbrother is basically talking about how money spent on things like iPhones and on spoiled, bratty children who choose to whine and complain and cry and get way boo-hoo, all because their iPhone was the wrong color, or in their opinion. Could have been sent on something like dealing with world hunger or digging some well or something for people in a developing country.
You're all wrong. You drank the Kool-Aid. You took the bait.
What? I mean, seriously, this kind of thing is ridiculous. Apparently, if you basically do think that Christmas is becoming more and more about consumerism and spoiled bratty kids, rather than feeding children in digging wells in poor countries, then basically you're the one who drank the Kool-Aid. You're the one who took the bait. That's Kirk Cameron's response. I find that sort of a shitty thing to say. Talk about horrid.
It's all about Christmas. It's all about Jesus. And you're spoiling the whole thing.
Is he trying to make his stepbrother feel guilty? Or apparently, if you are concerned during Christmas time on things like world hunger, people dealing with things like lack of clean drinking water, then you're spoiling the whole damn thing!
If you had to pick one valuable thing in all of the decorations around your house at Christmas time, it would probably be your nativity set.
My favorite Christmas decoration is not the nativity set. It's really the edible chocolate Christmas tree decorations. Because they look pretty, and when Christmas is done, you get to eat them! So yay!
We usually only think of the baby Jesus being wrapped in cloths. But the Bible brings these cloths back into the story one more time. At his tomb. The birth scene is a picture of a coming burial scene.
Is Kirk Cameron trying to use the whole Jesus swaddling cloth as evidence somehow that commercialism these days around Christmas time isn't a problem? Cause if he is, I think he's pretty much doing a pretty crappy job at it.
I gotta admit, I never saw the whole swaddling cloth thing.
Whoa. So pretty much his mind, because of that whole swaddling cloth thing, is sort of like this. I mean, seriously. It's like, I never saw it that way before.
What's going on here? Yes. 3 words. War on Christmas.
War on Christmas. What war on Christmas? There's all of these Christian people who are all angry and peeved off because people dared to go and say Happy Holidays rather than Merry Christmas. Ugh. Honestly, I seriously don't like Christianity all that much. Because they're like, blah, 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 boo-hoo, and meh, whenever they don't get their own way. And other religions around them are put onto a level playing field. And people like transgenders are able to go and do what they like, and gay people are allowed to get married. Everyone remembers the kind of stuff Christian people were doing when it came to gay marriage in the US getting legalized. I think probably I might have Jaclyn Glenn help me out for the rest of this video, because I think I might need it, because I think my brain, any second now, with any more of this Christian propaganda, might start to turn into mush. Yay.
The whole biblical story starts in a tree lot. The Garden of Eden was full of trees.
You see, in the Garden of Eden, there were other trees, therefore, Christmas trees mean Jesus.
When God created the world, He filled it with trees.
And if you look around in the world, you see trees, and God made the world, therefore God made trees, therefore God made Christmas trees, therefore Christmas trees equal God.
When it was time for Him to build His house and make it beautiful, God brought trees inside.
What the hell are they talking about in his house?
And guess what He placed on the branches of the tree in His house? Lights.
Am I like missing something where God like has a house that he needs like decorating help with, so he brings in a fucking Christmas tree and puts ornaments and shit on it? Is there like a verse or something that I'm missing where like there was a Christmas tree? Leave a comment. Ooh, look, a kitty.
Beautiful green trees decorated with fruit, shimmering with lights inside a house. That's God's idea.
It's not God's idea. That is not God's idea. This is stupid.
Well, if only there was a way to go forwards through time or whatever, so I could make the movie end faster and end all of our torment. But I wonder what this new one for my phone thingy does if I press this button on my phone. Why won't it work? Oh, pressing the wrong button. And... And... stop!
Whoa. Cue world's happiest woman in the world face now.
Why? Oh my god, just why? What is she said to be the character who really, really likes parties? She's supposed to be the person who loves parties, yet she looks almost like the person who hates parties. Pure and simple as that.
Looks like somebody's having a moment.
Time travel is needed. And stop.
Hit it, DeAndre. Oh, man, I got just the track for you. How about some Family Force 5? Angels we have heard, oh high.
Kill me. I want to die.
You know how we do.
You know how we do.
Oh, Marshall Foster's in the house. Let's do this, baby. Angels we have burned on night.
Oh, no, 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 no. No, the dancing is bad. It's so very bad.
And I couldn't agree with you more, Jaclyn.
My brother-in-law is seeing it for the first time. And once your eyes have been opened, you can't go back.
It's funny, it's like what most atheists say after they were religious and then they like realize that like that's ridiculous, and then their eyes have been opened and they can't go back to believing in ridiculous fairy tales. But that's fine, Kirk, you can use it too. It's fine, everyone can use it. The cringe. Stop it. Oh good, that means it's over.
Yes, 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 yes. The torture is finally over. At least I didn't rip any of my hair out due to sheer insanity, or in fact anything whatsoever. So, thanks, Jaclyn, for all the help.
Fucking Kirk Cameron, I can't. Can I get an amen? Can I get hallelujah?
Okay, so I guess that's that bit done. Anyways, pretty much for this movie, Christmas-wise, is when it comes to like Christmas movies, in a sense, this film suck balls. So, anyways, if you liked this video, then don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Comment on whatever you like down below. And if you want to, then feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So, bye! Honestly, I'm so scarred for life from this movie. No doubt about it.
Out on the dance floor.